What's up, everybody? Uncle David here. I already ate everything and forgot to record, but there's still some left in the refrigerator. I had like rice with chicken curry. It's like the same thing as before. Like chicken, carrot, potatoes, and there's like some string beans and like some ground beef. And there's like edamame, soybean. They're on sale. And I got them like for super cheap, I think. But I wanted to talk about today. Yesterday it was like my coworker's last day. She moved up to like the engineering position, but they didn't give her an engineering title, and she's not getting an engineer's pay because she doesn't actually have a degree. But she's definitely like extremely capable of the job. But it's still all new, and they're training her, and they're like rushing like crazy because the other person, same situation, engineer left, and then she got the job, but she wasn't. She didn't have an engineering degree, so they gave her a lower pay at a non-engineering title. But all her logins and stuff are like engineering title, all the stuff. I don't know, it's stupid. But I just found out from my coworker who's like being trained by her, and I didn't think she was doing that good of a job. I just didn't realize how bad it was. My coworker who was being trained was telling me about how like terrible she was at her job. She was like, "Oh, you got to update these files, whatever, and keep it all in order and track." And then she's like, "Oh, I haven't updated it in 5 months or 6 months. Like, what the hell?" So instead of training her, she's like trying to update everything in time before she leaves because she put in like a month-long notice. And all the engineers and scientists and the boss manager, they're all like in panic mode because they already know she's behind, and now she's like, "F it, I quit." So she's not quitting because she did find a new job. I think she's something like working as admin and some kind of administrator at school, some school. I don't know. Don't even know if it's real or lying or not. But she's quitting her current job because she's bad at it. Which is the exact same thing happened to the guy before her. He was doing like the shipping and handling stuff, and we moved to his new building. Everything's new, and he effed up so much. And the breaking point is when he had we had shipped this like 200 kgs or whatever of like material, and usually you separate into separate boxes, or it gets like too heavy because that's how like the vendors send stuff to us. But no, it's convenient to put everything in one box, and you only track one thing, and you know where it is. And except that it's like a 400-pound box, 200 kg is like 440 pounds. And mid-transport, that thing broke open, spread everywhere. Huge hassle, huge ordeal. Everybody's losing their crap. And he quit. He's like, "I'm not dealing with this." Like, I was kind of mad about it because I could have gotten that position, but he applied and I didn't, so he got it. But he was not very good at his current job when he was like working next to me. It's kind of weird how some places people who are doing bad at their job, they want to leave, so they always move up, and then some of the people who are good at their job, sometimes they don't want the good employees to move up because they're good at what they do. This is more intentional in like sales roles. At least I've only known like a couple people who this happened to, where they didn't want this one guy to move up to management because he was so good at sales that they want to keep him at sales. So he's like, I don't know, got screwed over a little bit due to suffering from his own success. That's why you have people that's like, "Oh, let me just turn this over here. Everything's messed up." It's like, "Oh, what happened? What happened? I know how to fix it." He goes fix it, and then everybody congratulates him, and then he gets a raise or whatever, BS like that. More specific, it's like CEOs run the whole company into the ground and then get fired and then become CEO of another company, do it all over again. It's like at some point at that level you just fail upwards. It's weird, but I don't know. I'm happy for my coworker. I congratulate her, gave her some candy, some chocolate. Said she had like great communication skills. He's probably like one of the best communicators I've like ever met or seen or experienced. There was one other girl I've known before who was like also really good at talking and communicating. She was a yoga teacher though. It was like crazy. I guess I never actually met people with like good communication skills, so I just assume everybody's like, they all mediocre or whatever. It's not really a skill. But when you meet somebody and they're just like so charismatic, it's just like you're in like shock and awe, and you don't even realize it until like several months later, like dang. But yeah, I also say like she got great butt kissery skills. Just joking, though. I'm just joking with them. Yeah, but no, I'm kind of happy, and I'm happy that I'm happy that they're moving up, but she's getting screwed because she doesn't have the actual engineering title or engineering pay. But I think she's gonna be making as much money as me now, which is like I don't know 50% more than what she was currently making. I don't know why she was even working at such a low pay, but it's whatever. But I hope you guys and everybody else do well. I wish everybody success in life. Yeah, it's better that she got the job, even though they like passed over the other person like the second time. But it's better to have like that she got the job instead of like they hiring somebody from the outside. But yeah, but now the scheduling is like all messed up. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of work. You told me she might have to train me on something new. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do any extra work skill disease. All right, see y'all.